Good morning, my dear students. This is Unit 2, Class 4, and the topics are drawbacks of Indian money market and recent developments of money market. My dear students, in previous classes, we have already discussed as regards to money market and its components. Money market components, first part one is four types of money markets are there, components are there or constituents are there. One is call money market, commercial bill market, treasury bill market. Another one is acceptance houses, and second innovative instruments as regards to money markets are one is commercial paper, another one is treasury bills, sorry, commercial paper, one is certificate deposits, another one is IBPC, and last one is repurchase options or repurchase agreements. But here topic is drawbacks of Indian money market. What are the problems? What are the negativity? What are the defects of Indian money market? And how far money market is developed in India? If you talk about drawbacks, I have divided the drawbacks related to some of the banks and related to market and related to management. Related to banks means how far as banks are responsible towards the banking organizations are responsible towards the management of Indian money market, and related to market, how far is market are responsible, and related to the management or operation part of a Indian money market. These are the drawbacks is divided into three parts. One is related to bank, related to market, related to management. My dear students, if you talk about related to bank, first part bank means there is a four parts related to bank: lack of coordination and integration. Second one, domination of indigenous bankers. Next, different interest rates, and next, lack of organized banking system. These are the related to banks. If you related to institutions means market or institutions, how the market that is called as a limited instruments. Another one is lack of organized bill market. Another one is less number of dealers and shortage of funds in money market. This is related to only market. First part related to bank, second part related to market, and third part is related to management. Means seasonal and stringent of funds, diversity in interest rates, inadequate banking facilities, and last one is inefficient and corrupt management practices. These are the three parts through which the drawbacks of Indian money market is divided. One is related to bank, another one is related to market, another one is related to management of a particular instruments. The first of all, we have to, these are the similar points where the points are to be written over these slides, and first of all we have to discuss one by one. One is a lack of coordination and integration. Coordination means, here coordination means that is called as a RBI. RBI has also coordinated the particular money market institutions. Means RBI is also integrate the some of the organized unorganized sector of a money market. And RBI is also a one effective organization of a organized market. And RBI also look after the money market instruments also. RBI also coordinate and cooperate with the commercial bank as well as state and some of the foreign banks also. And even if these some of the indigenous bankers are doing their own type of business, it means indigenous bankers means these are called as an unorganized way of doing their business, and these indigenous bankers are really not so called as a bank, so not so called as a financial institutions. They are also called as a one type of one type of Nam Yogi and some of the big fund agencies through which there is no regulation, no principle is applicable to this type of organization. So that it is a first related to bank. Second related to bank is domination of in dominance of indigenous bankers. Indigenous bankers means they are unorganized way of doing business, and they are really expansion in rural areas, and they are adopting some of the malpractices, and they are high rate of interest they are charging, and they are one type of called as a high net worth individuals also, and these type of exercise or these type of business cannot be under the control of RBI, so that it is a dominance of indigenous bankers in these type of money market organizations. Means as well as some of the banks and financial institutions are there, even if these banks are financial institutions in rural areas, some indigenous bankers has an important role to manage the funds in a short duration period of time, or liquidity is required as and when need, that can be maintained through the indigenous bankers. And the third is related to the bank, is known as a different interest rates. As already stated, different banks are there: public sector, private sector, foreign, cooperative banks are there, and their banking transaction is also is somehow it is different from one another. So that it is called as a different interest rates also are different level of interest rates are to be covered under from period to period. It means the interest rates are differ from one bank to another bank, so that it is a greater negative parts in the money market instruments. Another one is related to bank is a lack of organized banking system. Lack of organized banking system means in India, the in banking organizations or in the banking institutions has a greater role, and in India there is a lots of banks are there. Public sector minimum nowadays the all public sector means SBI and its associates are merged together, and recently the government has also introduced 4 to 5 bigger banks are there. Some of the other public sector banks are to be merged together. Even if these, some of the one problem is there, that is called as a NPA, or that is called as a mismanagement, that is called as a huge losses, that is called as a poor efficiency, or that is called as a somehow a greater loans which are provided to in some specific sector, and they are incurring losses in this pandemic period. If you see this period time period, there is a huge type of losses is arises in the banking sector. Even if some moratorium is applicable to the different banking system, moratorium is upheld by the some customers also, even if they are not paying their interest also. That type of problems are called as a lack of organized way of a banking system. Means there is a NPA, there is a loss, and there is a mismanagement or inefficiencies there. uh, Next one is related to market. If you talk about related to market, first one is the limited instruments. My dear student, money market instruments means limited instruments. Money market instruments means that is called as a only treasury bill market, commercial bill market, call money market, term market. There is some commercial paper, certificate deposit. Some of the fewer instruments are introduced in India, and that is according to the requirement of borrowers and lenders, because they are the two parties are involved with this type of market, and DFI has an important role to manage these funds. That is called as a related to market problem. One is limited instruments. And next one is lack of organized bill market. Organized bill market here means that is bills of exchange. The organized BL market means that is called as a bills of exchange, promissory note, and there are different types of bills are there. Domestic bill, foreign bill, inland bill. There, these are the some of the uses of bill and time bill. There are different types of bills are to be introduced in the bill market. Bill market one is, and these bill market schemes are introduced first of all 1952, and it can be revised in 1970, and there is no properly organized bill marketing there, so that is a lack of organized bill market is a related to market. And next one is the less number of dealers. Here dealers means PDs. PDs means primary dealers. Who are the primary dealers? Banks. Who are the primary dealers? That is NBFCs, non-banking financial institutions or corporations, and these are the primary dealers. These are the all India financial institutions, organizations are the dealers, and they are the core number of persons are which are mediating with the government and banking system, so that it is called as the lending and borrowing capacities arises, so that it is related to banks. Related to market means limited instruments. Related to market means lack of organized bill market. Related to market means less number of dealers who are participate in the particular market and who act as a mediator in between the government and banking system. Another one is another related to market means that is called as shortage of funds in the money market. Sometimes of the funds are to be shortage, and sometimes funds are to be inadequate to meet the requirement with the trade and industry commerce, and so it is a greater problem, and inadequate banking facilities also problem of arises in duration of the money market instruments. And ninth point is the seasonal stringent fund means it is related to management. How the funds are to manage, how the funds are to be managed means some seasonal time period is there. Seasonal time period is April to November, that is called a harvesting period. In the or in this period also there is some interest, and some of the slack seasons are to be there, and some interest rates are sometimes in the decline are there, some variation is there in these periods. Some stringent funds are to be there means stringent and seasonal and stringent when it is possible, and according to the time gap, according to the demand situation arises, according to the use of funds by the different individual or customers, that is called a variation is arises. Next one is related to management is a diversity in interest rates, as already stated. In rural areas, some of the organized indigenous bankers are there. Their rate of interest is also different, and there in a rate of interest also hamper the efficiency of the money market, because of the needy people are required of funds through these type of market, these type of they are getting funds from the different institutions, so that it is called as a diversity in interest rates. Another one is inadequate banking facilities. It is also related to management. Inadequate means even if we see the some of the banking facilities are available in urban cities or urban areas, not in rural areas, so that small and mobilization of small savings is very difficult, and so Indian banking sector, even if they are organized way of doing their business, and in some areas they are lacking, so that it is a inadequate banking facilities arises, so that is related to problem related to management. Another one and last one is the inefficient and corrupt management. Corrupt practices, inefficiency, accountability, lack of training, poor performance appraisal, faulty selection of the project and promotional facilities, and these are untrained individual workforce, and there is a lack of inefficient of doing the business, and that inefficiency also arises to the corrupt management practices, or it may as regards to the embellishment of cash is arises, and some of the white collar crimes are to be faced by the particular banks, or by, nowadays you see there are different types of white collar crimes are there. You see the Yes Bank problem is there, some of the ICICI Bank money laundering cases problem is there. These type of practices also applicable to the particular type of weaknesses of the Indian money market. These are the Indian money market weaknesses. That weaknesses I have divided into three parts: related to bank, related to market, related to management. My dear students, and some of the next part is the recent developments of money market in India. What are the recent development and how far has the recent development arises? Recent development means you may put a one note that the certificate deposits may or commercial paper introduced in 1994 and 95, and ad hoc treasury bills are to be abolished in 1997, and some of the CBLO for companies to borrow 1 day 1 year fund introduced in 2003, and call money market pure inter bank market introduced in 2005. Some prudential norm will be applicable in 2005, and repo in corporate bonds allowed in March 2010. These are the some of the issues which are related to the recent development in money market in India. But in a theoretical point of view, I have to divide it in different aspect as regards to the committee. Sukma Chakraborty Committee in 1985, working regarding the monetary system, he has introduced a greater level of money market development. And next one is N. Bhagul in 1987, working committee related to money market and its operation. And Norcia Committee 1991 and 1998, that is related to banking sector reforms and financial sector reforms as regards to the also related to the money market development. There are three committees are really important. One is Chakraborty, N. Bhagul, another one is the Norcia Committee. But their recent reforms is related to the introduce of new money market instruments relating to different type of like as a certificate deposit in 1989, commercial paper in 1990, and their deregulation of interest rates. Such type of development is gradually arises with, under the purview of the RBI, and RBI has an important role in this regard. And DFHI, like as a discount and finance house of India, also introduced in April 1988 to imparting the liquidity in the financial instruments. And some of the structural major structural changes and rationalization of money market and different classes of entities and various segments of money market instruments arises after 1998, Norcia Committee 1 and Norcia Committee 2 as relates to the financial sector reforms. But if you talk about in a brief about reforms in the money market, one reform is deregulation of interest rate. Deregulation means the there are you see in different banks have different rate of interest. Different banks have different ceiling rates of money called money market, and different commercial banks are advised to in different interest rate changes taking place in different type of limits, so that it is called as a deregulated. Deregulated means there is no purview or no rules and regulation on or purview on the, as regards to the interest rates. And the second one is MF, means money market mutual funds are to be introduced to short term, like as a Birla mutual fund, or what I have earlier said, which is the first mutual fund through which the stock exchanges under the Indian Stock Exchange, it can be operational in terms of operation. And these type of money market mutual funds means it is introduced in 1992. It allows to sell the units in corporates and individuals, means some of the upper limit is 50 crore investment has to be lifted up. Means now IDBI, UTI are the set up their new type of funds, so open-ended, closed-ended. There are different type of mutual funds are there. These money market mutual fund schemes is introduced MMFS in 1992. And third one is the establishment of DFHI. DFHI means that is called as a Discount and Finance House of India in the 1988 to imparting the liquidity in the money market. And DFHI has an important role also to stabilize the Indian money market. DFHI established means there is a greater way of doing the particular type of money market instruments. Another one is a LF, a liquidity adjustment facility that's related to bank, means repo transactions, repo rate and reverse repo rate. Repo rate means bank has takes loans from RBI on the basis of some rate of interest is applicable, that is repo rate, and that LF liquidity adjustment facility absorption and it is a financial resources is applicable. Next one is electronic transaction. Nowadays, government is more focused, and also money market. In the money market, there are different type of electronic transactions are to be carried out, RTGS, NEFT, and so there are different way through which the money market instruments can be done. And it's a one type of RBI has a watchdog to the money markets, and how far it deal with the particular market dealing system through electronically and transferring funds from very transparent manner, easy manner, imparting a new type of ways and means through which the transaction can be made. And last one is the establishment of CCIL, Clearing Corporation of India, which is established in 2001, through which the negotiated dealing system can be made, and the transaction or at the time of purchasing of a share or scrip or stake, that can be managed through the Clearing Corporation of India Limited, and it's some of the days through which it can be mature period can be done. That CCIL SD, that is called as a DHFI and electronic transaction. Yeah, another one is a liquid adjustment facility, MMMF, and deregulation of interest rate. These are the some of the new type of money market instruments development. Another one is development of new market instruments. In the new market instruments, there are treasury bills, there are commercial paper, certificate deposits, money market mutual funds, and have been introduced in the money market. And introduction of a new payment system, that is negotiated dealing system 2002, RTGS 2004, which is applicable to this money market instruments. My dear students, money market instruments development means as regards to issuing of a new type of instruments to payment system to management of money market, or as is called as a recent developments of money market in India. Thank you, my dear students. This is the overall concept of money market. But in these classes, we have first of all discussed. There are four parts of a money market. Then next part, another four parts of money market, and next one is the weaknesses of money market, and last one is the recent development or changes in the money market in India. These are the really very interesting topics are to be covered in these sections, these four classes, and thank you.